Tai was getting ready to have an online conference with an international client. His eyes never left his baby wife, who was sleeping peacefully while cuddling with the pillow. He himself can't control himself on how much he adored her and loved her. He took the tie from his locker and was about to wear it when, "Let's disturb my sleeping beauty," he said as he went near you and started shaking you to wake you up and said, "Why wake up, make my tie." I am unable to do so. You barely opened your eyes and nodded and sat on bed like a lost child thinking what to do. He noticed your eyes were still closed, then he again said, "Why my tie." You flinched and quickly came down the bed and started making his tie. You were making his tie very slowly and were barely able to open your eyes as you were still sleeping. His hands were firmly holding your waist to prevent you from falling. You were more leaning on his chest for his support. "Done. Now I am going back to sleep," you said as you were about to go when he held your hand and said, "Here it is a little loose, make it correct." You pouted and were about to touch his tie again when he held your hand in his and pulled you close by your waist. Your half-closed eyes widened in shock as you could feel his smirk. "That was for my luck. Now you can go back to sleep. There is still some time left for your university. I woke you up a little early because of the video conference with an international client." He took his file and pecked your forehead before leaving from there and chuckled at your reaction when he saw your eyes were still widened and you were frozen at your spot. You blinked your eyes multiple times to see if you are still dreaming, but let out a scream when you felt someone pinching you softly. You screamed, "No, baby, you're not dreaming. Should I prove it to you again?" You shook your head as no and jumped on bed, hiding yourself inside the blanket. He smiled and covered your entire body with blanket as he just covered your red face because of embarrassment. What was he doing here again? You slowly peeked to see that he was taking his phone and then finally left. Though he said to sleep, but he is also aware of the fact that after his action, his princess won't be able to sleep. You closed your eyes, trying to sleep, but weren't able to. You were smiling like crazy, remembering the moment just happened a while ago. You closed your eyes, thinking about your mafia husband, who is cool but caring towards you, but his poker face annoys you a lot. While thinking about him, you didn't realize when you fell asleep in a deep slumber. Time skipped after 1 hour. After half an hour, you woke up due to the alarm clock and get yourself ready for the university. You came and sat on table waiting for him to join you for breakfast. You saw him coming and smiled. "Good morning." He just nodded, making you annoy. Wine in mind. Just an hour ago he was playful and now he's again being all cold, huh? He noticed your pout and asked, "Is something wrong? Did you again saw a bad dream or something?" No, it wasn't a dream. That seems so real. Was it really a dream? No. Why was... Don't worry, I'll make your dream come true, he said. "Then I will kiss you with an excuse and ask you to make my tie." Yeah, that was such a cute dream. You realized something. Wait, how do you know that it was my dream? He leaned forward and kissed you again and said, "Because that wasn't a dream, my beautiful wife." You gasped on how he tricked you again in his play. You gulped. I will eat in canteen. I'm leaving. You said and were about to leave when he held you and made you sit on your chair. No, have your meal properly, or else. You looked at him, asking him to continue with your doe eyes. I'll handcuff you with me for the whole day, he continued. Aunt, please serve the breakfast, you said in shaky tones because of your shyness. Time skip after breakfast. I might come late today, so don't wait for me, okay? I'll have my dinner with my clients today. You nodded, he pecked your forehead and left from there. You also left for your university and for your daily routine. Time skip tonight. You had your dinner and were talking to your bestie, and she was telling you about a prank she was about to pull on her boyfriend. After listening to her and her excitement, she suggested you to pull that prank on Thai. You were a little confused. Should you do it or not? No, 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 I can't do that. Your bestie sent you many videos of different pranks to show you that it would be fun. Maybe it can be fun. Should I try? You took a deep breath and decided to actually try this. It was the first time you were carrying out any prank and someone. Then why not he? After all, he always tricks you in his flirty words and his playful games. Maybe it would be fun. You were though nervous but firm on your decision. You were lost in your thought when you heard his car horn indicating he's here and you need to be ready for everything. After 5 minutes, finally Tai came in the room. He hugged you and pecked your forehead before he went to shower, as it is his habit to have shower after he comes from outside. Time skip after 20 minutes. Tai came outside while rubbing his hair against the towel to make them dry when he saw you sitting on the edge of bed being all serious and sad. Is everything okay? Why are you sad, princess? He said as he went near you and cupped your cheeks in worry. You can tell me anything, he asked you. I want to tell you something that I can't hide it anymore, he said in low voice, making him confused a bit as well as worry. What is it? That I want to confess that I am not. You said slowly and looked at him to see he was frozen for a second, and then you noticed his soft gaze turned into dark one. He held your hand and asked in his deep, husky voice, so for this long you were lying to me, huh? You gulped, listening to his words. I always wanted my wife to be pure and just touched by me. I'll leave you, Wyan. His dominant voice made you shiver, and he stood up in anger, looking at you, as if he will kill you at any moment. You have to die, Wyan, so that I can marry someone pure. You gasped and was about to cry your heart out when you heard his laughing sound. My baby got scared, he said as he hugged you after he saw you on the verge of crying. No, baby, I was just joking. You started crying, thinking, what is real? I'm sorry. You're bad, very bad. You scared me to hell, you said as you continuously hit his chest, making him chuckle and hug you tightly. I'm sorry. I would have never did that if I would have known my princess will start crying. I'm sorry. You hugged him and snuggled on his chest to give yourself comfort. Do you really not care if I'm not? No, I have a strong belief. A relationship shared by husband and wife is of quality and love, and if husband expects his then so does a wife should from her husband. I never understand why is it always a big fuss that a girl need to be before marriage and not the boy. If there is any law like that, then it shouldn't be applied to both the genders. Why only one? Till, till when will we suppress our girls and let the society kill their happiness in the name of their purity and sanity? You smiled and hugged him tightly and said, then I can say I'm luckiest girl to have someone like you who sees the world as an equal place. Thank you, princess. He kissed you after pulling you out of his embrace. Is my princess ready for that? You looked at him after his certain question. His eye went to your lips, making you gulp. You pushed him away and ran away from there. Why, and if I caught you, then it wouldn't be good. You better come here, he said, but you just giggled and continued running. Your heart stopped after you heard his footstep following you from behind. You were about to go outside the door in the garden area. You were about to open the door when his hand held your tiny hands and pinned you to the door. Where you think are you going, baby? You think you can leave your hubby here like this? No, I wasn't running away, Thai. I was actually... You didn't know what to say, so you just remained silent. You were actually what, princess? He placed a soft peck on your exposed collarbone, making you nervous. He picked you up in his arm in bridal style, carrying you to the bedroom. He gently made you sit on bed, held your hand and kissed the back of your hand and smiled. I really have such a beautiful, cute wife. He connected his forehead with yours and wrapped his arm around your waist, pulling you close. Today I'm not joking, baby. Are you ready for this? I'll never even lay a finger on you if you say no. His eyes showed sincerity for you. You smiled softly, seeing his love for you. You slowly hugged him tightly as he mirrored your action, and after a satisfied hug, you both finally parted. He held his hand in yours. I trust you, and I'm giving you my consent, you said. He smiled softly and made you sit on his lap. At first, you were all nervous, but his touch was slowly calming you down. When he felt you were getting comfortable, he started making you lay on bed.